Do you guys remember this wheel? The wheel I've been using for the past year, and you guys have been asking about this in my YouTube comments? Well, this is the ES Pro from Precision Sim Engineering, and it looks like a steering wheel you'd take straight out of a race car. Question is it race ready? Let's find out in your 2-minute gear check. I'm Daniel Morad, Pro GT3 driver, and the clock starts now. The first thing you'll notice is the full billet aluminum chassis and premium silicone hand grips. It really sets the tone before you even put this on your rig. Installation was straightforward. It has a 50.8mm and 70mm adapter already built into the chassis, and it just fit cleanly with my SimuCube quick release. So in terms of installation, so easy. All you have to do is plug in the USB cable that it comes with straight to your computer, and you're ready to go. From the hardware side, it's top tier. But what really stands out to me is the Select X control architecture with 109 mappable inputs, full RGB lighting, and it's USB pass-through ready. This thing isn't just a wheel, it's a cockpit command center. Let's talk controls. It has 10 RGB push buttons, 4 12-position switches, twin Swiss-made thumb wheels controlling up to 24 pairs of inputs, 3 7-way multi-switches, and 2 rear quick select buttons, just like you would see on the Mercedes F1 car. Remember the magic buttons? All that's housed in a 285mm diameter steering wheel. Button-wise, all your important controls are literally at a thumb's reach away, where you don't really need to take your thumb off the wheel. Maybe just the bottom, you might need to take your hand away from the grip slightly, but mostly everything else is within thumb's reach. And I think that the feeling of the buttons, it's actually really nice. Very clicky and tactile feeling. The multi-switches are so sharp, and it's just really, really premium. So everything about this wheel is precise, it's sharp, and it's, something you would expect from a wheel with this price tag. Speaking about price tag, the wheel comes in at 780 pounds without the dual clutch and 930 pounds, British pounds, with the dual clutch. If you use code MORADNESS, then you can get 10% off your order, and that just goes for everything on Precision Sim Engineering's website. In terms of the paddles, these could possibly be the best paddles I've ever used on a steering wheel. Starting with the clutch, very smooth, very quiet, and also the paddles have a chamfered edge, which means that it's really smooth. You're not going to cut your finger on the edge of the paddles. Clutch, very long throw, and that's important for modulation. The longer the throw, the better it is for modulating the clutch release. The paddles, this is the V4 version of the Precision Sim Engineering paddle. It's so nice. It feels like it has a little bit more damping in it, and it's so smooth and quiet. Very direct. You'll never miss a shift. When I use it on my rig, I found that it was so premium. I mean, the build quality is insane. It's so rigid. It does not creak or crack, not an ounce of movement in the chassis. So from that point of view, it's insane. Very, very direct in your hands, and the grip is phenomenal. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, it's just right. And also it has nicely sculpted thumb cutouts right at the spoke of the wheel, which really takes that pressure off your thumb when you're gripping the wheel. In terms of the weight for the wheel, it's around 1,400 grams without a quick release, but with my SimuCube quick release, it comes in at around 1,800 grams. So it feels substantial without being cumbersome and too heavy. It just feels premium. One thing that's important to note is this wheel is clearly aimed at sim drivers on PC only. It doesn't have console compatibility, so that means that you're going to be using this for a PC only setup. And finally, before I wrap this up, one other cool thing I want to share is that Precision Sim Engineering has made a custom MORADNESS edition steering wheel with a red anodized casing, and I think that's just really awesome. This is the one I'm using as my daily driver, and red's my favorite color, so I'm in love with it. So a few extra bonus points for that. So is the ES Pro race ready? If you want a premium build, incredible adjustability, and pro level controls with inputs that you'll never run out of ideas for, then yes, this thing delivers. If you're chasing console compatibility in a steering wheel, then this isn't going to be for you. I know I've gone way over 2 minutes, but this thing is what I'm using on a daily basis at the moment. It is one of the most comfortable wheels I've used, with just the right size grip, girth, and lengthwise. That didn't come out right, but this thing does feel right. And that's your 2-minute-ish gear check. I'm Daniel Morad, and I'll see you guys on the next lap.